in a studio. So that's another way. Now, obviously, my co-hosts and my guests may have other reasons because they more so keen with the studio stuff, but that's just one of the few ways to, just to have an income even before the music pop off. Because, you don't want to struggle. You don't want to struggle making music. So that's just pretty much the gist of things. But really, I think any artist should invest in a home studio. And honestly, I looked it up, and a home studio doesn't really cost that much. I wish I knew that earlier. It doesn't really cost that much to get a decent studio, especially how technology is today. You can easily just create a whole studio. What up, man? You in the camera? He say he like 10 minutes away. I think he should be here though. He got caught in traffic. But yeah, I was just telling him because obviously we finna be talking about today how to be a successful producer and artist at the same time. So I was just telling him like the advantages of, like, I know you do merchandise. Just the advantages of having an extra business besides just doing music. Because I know a lot of artists, they struggle. Hold on, where you at? You at 3? Yo.
What's going on? It's your boy Icy Jones, my rap mentor in the building, man. What's happening?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. I see you perform last night.
Yes, I did.
How you go?
Went well.
It went well?
Yeah, they wanted me to perform twice.
Okay. I did at that same place last
yes,
week.
I heard.
I wish I came at the same time you came, man.
Yeah, man.
We gotta go to the same time.
We do.
One day.
I'm making it a hot seat with Icy Jones night now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any new songs out, man?
Not yet.
Not yet. No,
No.
I don't have any new stuff out yet.
You
so.
know, I'm still off that GTM high. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Dropped that gospel trap music December 15th, man. It ain't even 2 months old yet.
Oh, it ain't?
No.
Oh, okay. But yeah, what I was talking about was like one of the things I know that a lot of independent artists struggle with, obviously, other than building a fan base, is they struggle with the money part. So I was saying, my personal belief in this day and age, if you don't have a big budget, I think artists should start looking into doing kind of like our co-host that's coming up. Our guest that's coming up. I think artists should look into doing multiple stuff around the music besides rapping, like have a studio, selling merchandise, videographer, whatever. Like, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's needed. It's a necessity. When you're multifaceted, it doesn't always have to be publicized. Actually, you can make a new name under something else that you're trying to make money from. So let's say you're a rapper and you're a rapper known as Hot Boy, but then you're a producer and your name is Cool Guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, producers nowadays, of course, they want to be seen. They want to be in the videos and their social media and stuff. But you don't have to be seen. You can actually be a producer known as Cool Guy, and people buying beats from you because they hot. You know what I'm saying? And then you can be the face as the artist, Hot Boy. You know what I'm saying? And then you turn around and you have your merchandise, and they don't even need to know you own that. Because if you actually have models and things of that nature, they're now the face. You can actually have one dope, artist or, somebody with a face, and they can become the face of the company, and you just behind, Other things you can do, consulting.
Consulting, yeah.
Right? Whatever your expertise is, you can do consulting in that, you can, like he said, you can engineer. You can get paid for being an engineer. And all those things, you don't have to be Hot Boy.
Yeah, I never thought about that, like putting it under a different
moniker.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's also real good, like I was saying earlier. I think it's real good because it's also a good way. A lot of artists lack connections. So I think like you doing consulting or mixing and mastering, it can also bring in connections. Have you ever met newer connections due to you just maybe not music but doing the consulting thing?
Absolutely. Actually, I meet more prestigious people in my network doing consulting than I do as a hip-hop artist. A lot of times they'll meet the consultant first, and then they'll see the rapper and be like, "Whoa, like I did not know." You know what I mean? So
you can get down on both sides.
yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I probably built a large amount of my network here just doing this, like doing like my rap mentor stuff. So I definitely see what you
Oh,
did.
that's another thing, being a radio show host, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or being a DJ.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, whatever you feel passionate about, don't just do it to make money.
Yeah,
'Cause you can go get a job for that.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I do recommend artists, if you're gonna do something that's obviously you're more than likely not gonna love it as much as the music.
Correct.
But I think if you're going to pick something to make extra money that's within music, pick something you kind of love a little bit already, something that's kind of secondary, hand nature, and then opposed to just picking something random.
Right. And I think that you will not only take your time with it, you know, you'll love it as well because you're not in a rush.
Yeah.
You know, a rush job is not a good job.
By that being said, you can sit right there, my dude. By that being said, did you pick consulting for that reason?
I picked consulting because I just fell into it. Like I was really like a mentor.
Okay.
You know, and it
Put your
became,
headphones on, man.
and then I became this like life coach for musicians.
Yeah.
And then in life coaching, you begin to talk about the business side because they got to get their business in order.
Uh-huh.
And then you're like, damn, I know a lot about this industry. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how that worked out.
But
book coming soon.
Okay. But
what's happening, man?
I get you, man. You was late, man. But introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. Mic up. Okay, cool. Yeah, what's going on, people, man? It's your boy. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, Young Illy.
Oh, hold on. My bad, bro. My bad.
Oh, it's all good.
There you go.
Oh,
Introduce yourself,
now
man.
I hear myself.
What's your name, man?
Whoa. You feel me?
Yeah.
My name Young Illy. You know what I'm saying? Illy on the beat. You know, come from an A. You feel me?
Oh,
I just moved here about like 2 years ago. So
Welcome to Vegas, man.
appreciate it. You know,
1,000.
it ain't really too much of a welcome though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't too much of a welcome. I used to stay here years ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I'm back when I was a little boy though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
Can I do something? I need to use the restroom, right?
Yeah, do
But
what
I
you
want to
do.
have him sit here. And when
Okay,
I come back,
okay.
I want to sit there. I like when we do that.
Yeah, that's a little
Alright.
more better.
Come over here, brother.
Yeah. Do the switch.
what's your name?
Icy Jones.
Yeah, that's my co-host. He king of the merch over here. The
Alright,
businessman over there. But yeah, what brought you out here, man? What brought you out here?
Well, shoot, man. What brought me out here really with my family. You feel me?
Mhm.
Like, my mom brought me here when I was 6. You feel me? And I left and went back when I was like 10. Then I came back when I was 12. Left when I was 15. You feel me? So I always love home. You feel me? Like, because I'm originally born in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay,
you
okay.
feel me? So I'm really from there. Born out of Georgia Baptist. Right now it's called Atlanta Medical Center.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So I grew with the A, but I grew here too. You
Oh,
know what I'm
okay.
saying? So it's just I got to cross balance of both of them. Like, so I can't say I'm from here because I only did so many years here. I went to a couple of schools.
Oh, okay.
Met a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really, really, really from the A.
Oh, but this is like second home then, right?
yeah, it's like second home.
So, okay, I know it seems like you do a lot. You're an artist.
Yeah.
You make beats.
Yeah.
You do
Engineering.
Okay, tell me, what did you start off doing first? Because I know you can't start off doing everything.
Well, originally, to really to give you a background, I started really writing songs for my church.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. When I was 10 years old, my mama was big in the gospel. You know what I'm saying? She lead singing for her choir, everything. You know what I'm saying? So just giving the background of her and where she come from, you know, I was around the choir too. You know, and it's just something about music. Like my mama told me when I was like 2 years old, I started like scratching on the music thing. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, for real, bro. Like I really, music been like a base of my heart. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I was born. But when she was in the church, bro, I just started messing around with like pianos, messing around. You know, you a kid. You know what I'm saying? That was when I was 10. So shoot, I did that, man, and I wrote a song for the choir, bro. And my mama, like, you know what I'm saying? She rehearsed it with me, brought it to them, and they was like, man, this song actually decent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they actually started performing it in church, like, every Sunday, bro. And then from then on, I started DJing when I was 15.
15?
Yeah, my daddy had a little club, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta. When I went back to Atlanta, you feel me? When I left here when I was 15, I went back to Atlanta. My daddy had a club called Southside 17, and like I told you, I always had music behind me, and he was missing a DJ one night, you know what I'm saying? And I just so happened, you know what I'm saying, to be there that night, you know what I'm saying? And my dad was like, "Dude, I need you to do this," you know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo. So I hopped on there, you know what I'm saying? I just started actually making things happen for the club itself. I'm 15 years old, DJing for 21 and up, you know what I'm saying? Doing woo, 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 you know what I'm saying? And made it happen like that. And then I went from there. And I got into producing music.
Yeah, we was just I asked him because it seems like, well, as we can see, he's an artist. He do beats, he do engineering. So I asked him what did you start off doing first, and then he told me he started off doing songwriting in the church.
Yeah,
in the church.
Word.
Yeah. My mom, she was the lead singer in the choir out here.
Yeah.
You know, and I wound up writing a song for the choir, bro, and they wound up performing it every Sunday.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? That was back when I was 10. And
Word.
then when I was 15, my daddy owned a club, and then I got into DJing. You know what I'm saying? And I did that for like about 4 years. About like 4 years. Oh, there we go. About like 4 years. And when I did that, you know, I had the club popping. I had teen nights popping at first. Then when I turned like 18, you know what I'm saying, he really allowed me to start really DJing in the clubs and stuff like that, being behind the booth. And I started making a name for myself, but I went under Illy then, you know what I'm saying? Illy came probably like a year later. It came a year later, and that's when I got into producing.
Right.
When I got into producing, I just started making beats, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really nothing to me like that. I got into FL Studio from another dude I met in high school named Chris Jonez. When he gave me the program, shoot, I didn't know what to do with it. So I learned from this dude named Quinny Cash. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever heard of him before.
I have.
But he made this Peon song back in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And I learned from him. And just sampling it first. Then I wound up making some beats for Maceo. You know what I'm saying? Host It Down, all that, whoop, whoop, whoop. And he wound up getting Future on the track. You know what I'm saying? So when I got Future on the track and I wound up meeting him and everything like that, and that's when the name Illy came apart.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Illy came because, you know, damn, this nigga Illy for real. This nigga, you know what I'm saying? He ill with it. Woo, woo, woo. And shoot, down the line, I wound up, you know, signing on with them for a minute.
With Free Band?
Yeah. Well, I was signed with Free Bands La Familia.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that was Maceo's, you know what I'm saying, Maceo company. But I just signed on for a minute as a producer. You know what I'm saying? And after the contract was over, I just stuck around with the game for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I started doing other tracks for Lil Wookie, VL Dick, Jose Guapo, Black Youngster. You know what I'm saying? I started doing a whole lot of work. I got Arc Bar V. I got a lot of artists. You know,
so this show is largely based on helping the up and coming artists. A lot of up and coming artists that I hear seems like they can do things. They think they're supposed to get big or get get in position overnight. How long did it take you to get to the point to get good at beats and then get the connections through Future and so on?
Oh man, it took some time. Gee, it really, I say like with me meeting them when I was 19, I wasn't on yet. You know what I'm saying? I still had to put in the groundwork. You know what I'm saying? Because it was other producers who was still sending them beats. You know what I'm saying? I was a producer for them, but engineering too. You know what I'm saying? So I got Metro beats over here. You know what I'm saying? I got Weezy beats over here. You know what I'm saying? I got all these Mike Will. I got every type of other beats over here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still dishing mines out in the loop too. So I can tell you, like, it took me about like a good 10 years, bro.
Oh, you hear that? 10 years.
10 years.
Like, for people think they can do it overnight.
10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Really get like you can say like a inch in the dough. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it when you own, you own. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep it scribing. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, you fall off because you don't know what's coming at you so fast.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So, and that just what'll come with the industry. You know, you got to learn and grow. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned more than anything. It's more like being like a doctor at a practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never really perfect, but you know what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And you know over time you're going to get better. It just for you to keep doing it and keep doing it.
You're absolutely right about that, bro, because it becomes a profession.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Real, yeah,
and,
real.
you know, you got to stay in your lane and do it well.
Yeah.
When it comes down to working with industry people, you name some big artists, Future being one, Black Youngster being another. I think I heard of VO Deck as well.
Yeah.
Is it based on point system and royalties for you, or is it based on buying you out?
It's a mixture of both.
Which one do you like?
You know what? I really go for the royalties more than anything.
And talk to us about
why. Because you get more money in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think, like, if this person buying this beat right now and it's an exclusive beat, yeah, you might get you a good $1,500 for this beat. You might get you a $1,200 for this beat. You know what I'm saying? Just depending on what their budget is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but if you work out more of a royalty, like, you know, more royalty agreement was a producer agreement, so where you let them know, like, okay, off of this track, I want 3, if it's going on the album, you know what I'm saying, I want like 3% off the album. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, if that album go platinum, you got some money. You know what I'm saying? That album, even if it go gold, you got some money. You know what I'm saying? You got money just coming in, and you ain't got to worry about working as hard trying to sell another beat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know you got some money in the air. So, like, for me, I know I done did records for a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? So I backtracked and said, yo, I can rap too. You know what I'm saying? So let me start working on my artistry. You know what I'm saying? And with me working on my artistry, hell, I started getting paid too. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about, you know, what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna rap, then you gotta go hard at rapping. If you gonna produce, go hard at producing. Like, you know, it's just me. I had the ability of getting so much done in so much amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I took years of practice of producing to where I feel like I'm able to produce whatever I want to produce now.
What kind of sound do you believe you have, or have you created?
Really, you know, it's really like a different sound, like, cause it's not like, I want to say it's just like what's going on with right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the box. You know what I'm saying? It's in the box, but I try to give it to you in a different style to where you can hear me.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like a lot of artists rap so fast now that they trying to catch on what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? And really just delivering it in a way that people can really be entertained, or they can, you know what I'm saying, actually hear what you're saying and not have to go back to Rap Genius, you know what I'm saying, go look up the lyrics, you know what I'm saying, because that's what people tend to do, because they can't really hear what you're saying on the records, you know what I'm saying. And I only take that from my mom, you know what I'm saying. My mom, like, yo, you rap too fast, like, I can't hear what you're saying, you know what I'm saying. Some records be hard, you know what I'm saying, and I'm going fast, and some records that more or less slow you down and give you a more melodic sound of what I'm going for. It just tends to catch more, because like, dang, I actually hear what he's saying, and listen what he's saying, listen how the wordplay going, listen to how he's formulating the rhymes to stick together, you know what I'm saying, or how he might fall off and catch right back on.
Right.
Okay.
You got a little bit more time to play with when you slow it down a little bit. So
what part of the A you from?
I'm from Zone 3 and Zone 6. So I guess you could say I'm from Carver Homes and out of Kirkwood too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're my origins. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm originally from.
Okay. Would you say you traveling and being around different artists helped develop your personal sound?
Yes, man. Yes, it really did. Like, you know, my grandmama, she started me off like listening. You know, everybody, grandma, you know, she started y'all listening to old school music and stuff like that. But I tended to get a lot of people who was mentoring me while I was growing up. And Rashad Wills, boxer, you know what I'm saying, he won bronze medalist in 1996. You know, when I moved here when I was 6.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Down the line when I was like 10 years old, when I came back, he was, you know what I'm saying, he was in the midst of helping me grow and develop as a young man, you know. So he came out of Texas, originally from Atlanta, but he came out of Texas and then he moved here, you know. So he put me around music like Zero and like Lil Kiki, Paul Wall, Mike Jones, Slim Thug, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of Houston artists that I have no idea about, you know. And my me being around in Atlanta just embraced me a lot of different Atlanta artists, Outkast, Dungeon Family, you know what I'm saying, like CeeLo them, and you know those are like my origins. Like I even had a mentor back then who produced Outkast's first upcoming classics. His name was DJ Win, you know what I'm saying, and he gave me a background of starting on a MPC 1000.
Yeah,
That's what he had then.
that's
you
the
know
original
what I'm saying?
thing.
Bro, I got so much of a historic background when it comes to music that it really don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? So right now I just feel like I'm in a moment to where I have so much generated in my mind. You know what I'm saying? That I could just take it, you know what I'm saying, and use it for what it's worth now. You
Okay.
know?
How much do you think church played a role, like playing music in church?
Man, it's crazy you say that because some tracks that I actually got, you know, they sound like that.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, well, because I I use my music basically comes from all genres. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have rock, gospel, dance, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I listen Daft Punk, you know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to certain artists just because of the music itself. You know what I'm saying? I always been a fan of what music brings to me. Like, music can bring you so many different emotions just by one song. You know what I'm saying? So gospel played a role in me because it just gave me a feeling of, you know, I can have faith in the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do this and believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got to worry about too many people around me not liking it like that because I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you got engineer,
yeah,
songwriter,
yeah,
producer,
yeah,
and artist.
yeah.
You have any merchandise?
I'm starting the merchandise next month. That's crazy.
Okay.
Me and my guys, we actually been, you know, getting together and coming up with our little, you know, our company. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of established myself already. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm getting a team together.
Yeah.
And we have already came out with our name. We got our LLC done.
What's the name?
No Other Choice, NOC.
Okay.
You know what I'm
No
saying?
Other choice.
No
Is
Other Choice.
that no other choice for music? No other choice. What is no other choice?
What that stand for?
Man. Well, you know, a lot of my guys been around music just as long as me. You know what I'm saying? And we just been really going hard at it day for day for so long for the past 2 years since I met them. You know what I'm saying? And this is when I moved to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been in Atlanta around the music, you know what I'm saying, met people, you know what I'm saying, being part of certain teams and everything like that, but never grasped a whole, like a tangible relationship with them like that because, you know, everybody has that circle. You know what I'm saying? So me coming here and meeting with these guys and seeing what their motivation was behind the music and seeing that it was just as hard as mine, no matter what happens throughout every day, we come right back to this music, man. I'm not playing. We in the studio every day. It can be in the morning. It can be in the afternoon, night, 12 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, we be in the studio making music, coming up with another idea, something else to do next to further us in our career. And my homie Dre just came out and, man, you know what, bro? We ain't have no other choice.
Okay.
That's good.
And we was like, oh, for real? I said, whoa, bro, like, that's it, man. That's the one, bro.
That's the
it.
one.
We just all we was just all sitting together one night. It was just like, bro, we gotta figure out the name. We know
Now,
what we wanna do.
you got the music.
Yeah.
You got it on lock.
Yeah.
What happens to the business? Who is there? Who's the brains?
Who's the brains behind the business?
Yes.
Well,
Brains behind the music, you know, for the business. Yes.
well, I guess I can say we all are.
As a collective.
As a collective, because when we come together, NOC basically, when we come together, man, we all listen to all our tracks that we got. Man, we got two, 3 folders probably full of music, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just full of music, man. We'll listen to them and be like, you know what, I got an idea for this song, bro. I think the video for this one, this would be this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you say LLC, right?
Yeah.
And when you say LLC, that's that business side of it, right? And then we're gonna have to talk about taxes, right?
Yeah.
Then that's why I was talking about the merch and like getting the quantity and having that stuff in in stock.
In stock,
right?
Yeah.
And you got to count it up, right?
Yeah.
When the money come in, we got to have a business account, right? And then when you talk about just all the performance rights organizations from BMI, ASCAP to CSAC, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like you gonna need someone to take care of that as a administrator. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I was asking, because the music is that's what y'all eat, sleep, and breathe.
Yeah.
But then to make money from the music, you're gonna have to take care of that BI.
Yeah.
So that's what I was asking.
That's true. Well, yeah. Well, you know, that's like I said, that's all in the works, man.
Okay.
Like we said, we got the LLC going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
We're finna get ready to get the bank account started now.
Yeah.
You know, because you
got
gotta
the
have
LLC.
that. Yeah, you gotta have all that started. And
Sure.
once we get all that background, we're starting up the YouTube where we'll be able to sell all our merch. Have our e-commerce set up there. We're getting ready to shoot our vlogs. We're shooting our videos right now.
Where they follow you at right now on IG?
Well, you can follow me right now, you know, because the team is still construction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we getting everything as right now, you know.
Yeah.
But you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Google, at ILLY on the beat. You know,
On the beat? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
on the beat, Illy on the beat. You know, you can follow me there. You know, I answer my DMs. I ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You would because he got 16K up there.
Yeah, man.
How long it take you to get 16?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah, 7
Hard
years.
work, man. Hard work, man.
Hard
Yeah.
work, and it's still growing. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So I appreciate everybody out there following me. You know what I'm saying? Love to y'all. You know, and I'm bringing new music, man.
For sure.
New quality, new merch, everything.
For sure.
So going back on the engineering part,
Yeah.
I know you said you did music first. You
Mhm.
did beats first.
Mhm.
What got you into the engineering part?
Man, the homie D-Rail, you know, D-Rail actually works with Mike Will. You know, he works with Mike Will, with Ray Sherman now, you know. But he started out with me working on the Maceo, you know, working on the Future then, working on the VL Deck, you know, Scooter, everything, everybody. We was under the basement. We working in the basement studios. And got up under him, you know, he just started showing me a little bit of lights, got up under Seth, you know, RP Seth, you know, he passed away. Got up under Eric, EJ, you know, and I just got up under a lot of different engineers because I wanted to be just as resourceful as other producers were. You know, other producers I started getting around later on down the year with like Turbo, you know what I'm saying? I got around Quake Global, you know, Wheezy, you know what I'm saying, Mike Will, you know, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I started getting around them, but everybody knew how to engineer but me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm looking at the computer like, man, why I can't do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to do it on my own. You know, I got my own little time in there by the studio, so I ain't gonna record nobody because, you know, everybody want their music sound right.
Yeah, right,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna record nobody. I'm just gonna record myself first. So I'm watching them. You know, I'm learning how to start recording. Woo, woo, woo. I get in there and I start recording myself, and I'm like, man. This is trash, bro. Like, it don't sound nothing like how they get it to sound, you know.
How long did it take you to get good, or at least?
I say honestly, I started engineering when I was 22. So I got good probably like 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
Yeah, I got good in like 3 years.
Good enough where the guys in the room also liked it as well? Or?
It's good enough I can get on mixtapes and albums.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I started being able to, like, I remember one incident, like, Scooter walked in one day, you know, while we was at the basement studios, and he was like, bro, I need you to mix this track real quick, bro. It's Gucci on it, and I'm about to do a feature, you know. So he sent me the email with the track on it. You know, I downloaded it out the Dropbox or whatnot, pulled it right up. Scooter hopped right in there, bro. And I'm like, all right, this the moment, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the real, because it was like on spot. Like, I never had a session where it was like a big artist walks in on me,
like right away,
and wants to get done because he gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no other play. He like, bro, I'm in the studio, put me on. I'm finna record. You go ahead and mix it real quick. I'm gonna give you about like 10, 15 minutes. I need you to send me the track. I'm out the door. You know what I'm saying?
Clutch.
Yeah,
clutch.
I really did, and that's when I learned, bro, that I know what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't it like I said, it's still a practice. You know what I'm saying? Because you meet so many different type artists as you grow. So you gotta allow yourself to expand your horizon by listening to new music.
Because Lil Baby and Gucci Mane do not have the same mixing on their voices.
No, not at all.
You know?
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain people like reverb, certain people like delay, certain people don't like delay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Now-
saying? Certain people don't like no echoes, no
Auto-tune,
effects, no
yeah.
auto-tune.
Yeah.
Don't put it on my voice. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm good. I want them to hear me. You know, some
Yeah.
people be like, hey, man, fix my voice. I need
Yeah.
a tune, bro.
I heard
Like,
Gunna rap just like this in the studio.
Oh, just supernatural.
sitting down.
Yeah, he go regular.
And he just, you know.
How you
I wish
record?
that-
I'm just curious. How you record your vocals?
always.
How you record
Like,
your vocals? Just natural or?
just all kind of ways. I
Okay.
sit
Yeah.
down sometimes I stand up, and sometimes I just literally freestyle.
What about
all the
you?
way
How
through,
you
punch
do
in.
your music?
Shoot, I punch in everything.
You punch in
bro.
everything?
Yeah, but lately I've been getting into more writing because I the structure. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like when I punch in, it flows like creatively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when I write down what I'm about to punch in, I give myself to come up with the next line a little bit better,
Okay.
and it kind of flows a little bit better. You
More
know what I'm
thought into it
Yeah.
than just straight fresh punching
fresh,
in.
yeah, man.
But that feeling is great
Man,
when you
what?
punching in and
When you
just going off the
punching
heart
in,
and off your mind.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Sometimes I run through a song in an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like sometimes I get about 2-3 songs done because I'm punching in.
Yeah.
But it is a lot more faster work pace though. You know, you get a
Absolutely.
lot more done. You can hear what you want to hear right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how you record?
As far as like my technique is, as far as like sitting down, standing up. Well, I like to stand up because my main thing with music, I like to make you feel my energy. So I like standing up. And as far as the vocals, I like mild delay and mild stuff. I don't like it super processed, but I don't like it super dry.
Right.
So that's usually how I do it. I want you to feel me, feel my voice, feel me. So
Yeah.
I treat it almost as if I was performing
Okay.
on the mic, how you have that energy. So that's how I like to do it.
Right,
I
right.
like to do it like that.
Okay.
And punching in, it depends. If I'm doing like certain vocals that I can do, but I can't necessarily do it straight perfectly, I might punch those in. But
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go straight unless it's something I just can't punch in.
I want my vocals to be crisp and pierce through the
That's
beat,
how I like it.
like a bullet going through words.
Yeah, I like my
like it.
vocals typically
I like
a little
the
on top. I want you to hear
Man,
me. I don't
see.
be all drowned out and
Right.
smothered by the beat.
I like my center. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like because my southern background
Uh-huh.
has that bass in it.
Yeah.
But like because I listen to a lot of music, I do like the high end of where I be able to, be heard a little bit more than it drowns me out. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like to balance it out a little bit
Yeah.
more.
Now, one may be watching, right? And they probably gonna think, Illy should be rich. He's making all
man.
kinds of beats for all these rappers
Nah,
and this, that, and the third. Talk to us about finances or just how it's not rich.
Man, I got kids, bro.
You make you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
Talk
be
to us.
real with you, bro. Like
Yeah.
I got kids, man. Like I done had moments.
How many you got?
I got 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I got all boys, man. All my kings. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Congratulations on that, being a
Thank you,
father
man.
in their lives, man.
Yeah, man.
Very
My
important.
kids actually they live back in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But they travel back out here though.
Yeah.
They was just here for Christmas and
Right.
stuff. So but I want them to get their education, so stay
Yeah.
in school. You know?
Right.
But me having kids, you really young. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Kind of made me have to really take alternative when it came to my finances. Like
Okay.
I couldn't do as much as I wanted to, but I was still able to, buy my own car. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Get a house, get
Yeah.
a condo. You know what I'm saying? Do the regular things that I would naturally do as somebody with a regular job. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's
Talk to
basic.
him about that, man. Like being an artist or producer, right? It's about living
Yeah.
right with the necessities
Yeah.
of a home,
Yeah.
a vehicle,
Yeah.
food in your refrigerator,
Yeah.
clothes on your back,
Yeah.
and maybe every now and then taking the kids out, maybe amusement park or maybe to dinner or something.
Yeah.
It ain't always about a million
Yeah, yeah.
dollars.
Oh, no, man. See, if you
You know
do
what I'm
that,
saying?
you'll drive yourself insane.
Right?
Yeah.
No, for real.
And
'cause-
even like you said, you had moments,
yeah,
but you were
have
able
moments.
to be smart with them instead of trying to blow them on
instead
some.
of blow 'em on a rollie or throw. You know what I'm saying? Like
Talk to us,
yeah,
man.
Yeah. Like you can do those things. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's all in the presence. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to do too much to where you going broke just for the shine. You know what I'm saying? Like you really got to be grown about it. You know what I'm saying? You're an artist. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
yeah.
at the same time, you still a human being who got a life that you got to take care of. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So as you entertaining all the fans and all the listeners, remember that you still got your own self to take care of. You know what I'm saying? While you in the house, you got to cook for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Well, shoot, you got to make it somewhere on time. You got to go gas up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all the typical things that people do in a natural daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're an artist.
Even having, like you said, you got a team.
Yeah.
So even if we all collectively lived in a 5-6 bedroom home, and we all pitching in on rent and things of that nature, and you know you got to set up, you got joint legal custody or something like that with your kids, and your kids getting education with mom, you can do that with the boys, and y'all can actually win that way, and actually break through these doors and make more money.
That's what we doing right now, man. You know, it's crazy because we actually all been coming together on the same issue. With the same topic, you know, from different perspectives.
Okay.
And so we always like, man, just get a building, bro.
Yeah.
Get a building, man, and let's just get all of our businesses into one. Yeah. So that we can be able to generate some money. So, you know what I'm saying? We can be able to eat the way how we want to eat.
Even speaking of your team, how do you get everyone on the same page?
Meetings.
Get into it.
Meetings, communication, you know what I'm saying? Meetings and communication, like, it just keeps everything balanced. Because, like, you know, you might got a homie out here who got something going on with his girl right now, you know what I'm saying? If he come to us and let us know what's going on, then we'll understand why you're not working as hard. You know what I'm saying? We'll understand where you're coming from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And even if we need to pick you up a little bit more, you know, because Ian's not meeting right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I need about a good $20 real quick. You know what I'm saying? Get me back and forth to work, man. Oh, ladies just hit me with the light bill. Whoa. Bro, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Because we all going to eat at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? As long as you believe that in your team, you know what I'm saying, that all y'all going to eat, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no I. You know, really it ain't no I. Because everybody got something that they doing that's helping this one thing. You know?
And I'm going to be real. There is no I in team. But there's a me in team. Yeah. What that means is you got to play your best role in that team. Now, my question is, how are you a successful producer and artist simultaneously?
Honestly, I think it's only because of vibes, man. You know, as a producer, you look for certain sounds. You know what I'm saying? You look for sounds. And as an artist, you look for something to hit you. You know what I'm saying? So, and if I can get in detail a little bit, like, as a producer, you know, we hear these new snares, these new these new percussion sounds that come out, or these new 808s that hit, and then we want to test them. You know what I'm saying? And when we test them, then we like, wow, bro, this can really be something new for me. Woo. All right, now as an artist, when that beat hits you, it's a different feeling, you know, because you instantly wind up coming with something on your head like, man, I want to say this real quick, or you start mumbling like a melody to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference between like a producer as an artist. Now, where I come in is that while I'm making a beat, if I'm feeling it, I instantly will start mumbling on top of it.
So you do rap over your own beats?
I do. Man,
you know, some people don't, right?
Beats. I make all my beats.
Right.
Every song I make, I spin off of my own beat. Now, some other tracks, like my homie, he brought the track to me that his cousin produced, you know what I'm saying? And I flipped it like some Lil Uzi with, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they went crazy on it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they went crazy.
Okay.
Other than that, man, you know, I just...
But the vibe.
I do, like, the vibe.
And so to be successful, you just got to make sure you got the right vibe. And
I feel like that's
balance both of them.
I feel like vibes, bro, is what make you successful. Is what make the song successful. You know, and I really learned that from Future. Man, those times when I walked in the studio, bro, and it'd be pitch black. I'm talking about all I see is a computer screen, bro. Yeah. And him with the swisher, you know, smoking a little blunt, bro. Yeah. That's all you see, bro. And he done kicked everybody out. Yeah. But a moment before that, he had 30 people in his room. You know what I'm saying? It was like the room was filled. and he just going to each person, smoking, talking, chatting, listening to some of his records that he gonna produce, some new records he got up in the just projects he got sitting around in the studio on his drive and stuff. You know, he just creates a vibe for himself. So when he starts feeling it, it's like, yo, hey y'all, I'm finna start recording. All right, y'all, I'll see y'all in a minute. Everybody go to the lobby. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there chilling now. Woo, woo, woo. Now 30 minutes later, 10 minutes later, he done came up with a whole track. You know what I'm saying? But it be about what you and him done talked about. What you and bro was talking about. He just overheard y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or it be something that he just texting somebody real quick. Man, it's crazy how his vibes is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he allows them to come to him because what he creates around him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about what you create around you, bro. If you keep good vibes around you, you're gonna make beautiful music, bro.
Now, for a young, inspiring artist, because you do three things, a lot of my rap mentor fans or clients, as you would call them, they always come to me, and it seems as if they try to do all three of what you're doing before they can even master any one.
Oh no!
So, by that being said, did you start off doing all three, or was it? So, take me through that journey. Take them through that journey. Not even
me. Well, like I said, bro, like I started off honestly songwriting. You know what I'm saying? Like when I say I started songwriting, bro, I don't mean like I just wrote one song for the choir and then stopped. Yeah, I wrote like 2 or 3 songs for the choir, and then I ventured over and started writing rap music because I really like rap music. You know what I'm saying? Like my mama was steady trying to make me go in the choir. I'm like, no, I like Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I like this artist. I like that artist. I like other artists who give me a different feeling.
So was these like, so did you focus a few years on rap strictly before you moved to, let's say, producing, or?
You know what? I don't want to even just say rap because I was writing all different type. I was writing songs, bro. Just writing, bro. Like I can't even really put a genre on what I was doing. Like I was just writing my feelings.
So how long did it take you per se to get good at that before you felt confident enough to say, you know what, I want to try to master producing now?
Ooh, that was a long time.
A long time?
Yeah, because as I was still songwriting, I was DJing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and my dad had just got me into DJing, so I mastered DJing for about like a good 5-6 years. You know what I'm saying? But I started songwriting while I was 10. You know, so from 10 to 15, I was still songwriting.
Okay.
15 to 21, I was still songwriting, but I was DJing in the midst of that, you know what I'm saying? So my songwriting ability was kind of there already.
Yeah,
you know?
I felt like you put that much time.
It was already there. So when I got into DJing and started learning about tempos and started learning about what actually beats per minute was, you know what I'm saying, and learning how to mix actually certain songs together, and knowing that I had to slow this one down just a little bit just before I bring this one in, that taught me producing.
Okay, so now we're in the timeline of producing. How long did it take you to feel comfortable enough for producing where you felt like, okay, now I can go to mix and mastering?
Ooh, man, that took time too, bro. Like,
I'm just trying to get them perspective, because sometimes I think they think you just do
because we live in a microwave world.
Yeah. Like I mean, everything that I did, that I touched, I gave myself time to master it. Like, because I felt like my mom kept me on something that was early in life. You can be a jack of all trades, but you will be a master of none.
Yes, I so believe.
You know what I'm saying? So I put time into everything that I learned.
Yep. Good.
With patience too. You know what I'm saying? Because even though I knew songwriting, I didn't jump right into rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I took kind of like a world, like I went around it first and learned all the bases of it. Not even knowing that I was learning all the bases first. You know, I was just doing what I liked and what I was more entertained by at that moment in my life, and really stuck on that for a long time as I was growing, to where like 2-3 years ago, I just started rapping, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't been I wouldn't say I'm perfected my craft as rapping yet, you know, because I'm still growing. You know, everything I do, I never looked at me as being perfect. Like, I feel like I'm still growing. I'm still, I know how to do it. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? My homies will tell you, man, I make certain beats. they'd be like, man, you went crazy. And I'd be like, man, that shit sucks.
That's a good thing you said too.
For real, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I'm hard on myself
critical,
when it comes.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even though I know that it's good, but in my mind, I got to keep telling myself,
Yeah, you
like,
can-
bro, you can get better.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't
Get
say
better.
you said not perfect, because some artists think you have to be perfect, but you at least you felt good enough to be competitive against top quality.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's like when you shoot basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know you might be a little 5'6", something. You know what I'm saying? Working against this 6-foot person, but
Yeah.
that's not gonna. You're not gonna tell coach don't put me in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
sure
So
ain't.
I just use that anatomy, like, you know what I'm saying? Keep it going, bro.
So now, what about the producing? So this is your new journey, as far as your newer journey, as
What,
far as music.
producing?
Yeah, mastering, producing, or you feel like you at least competitive in that space too?
Well, just to give, man, I'm 29.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I got about a good 20 years worth of music background in me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But in those 20 years, I was 10, then I got to 20, and now I'm almost, this year I'm about to hit 30.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I believe in those 2 decades that I allowed myself to really be so deep in music and really get behind the scenes and learn so much and understand so much and get tossed around and get you know what I'm saying, get finessed sometimes. Nah, for real, it happens, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta go through it to make it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you make it. You ain't
Yeah.
gonna know how to, I know he finna try to do something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You ain't never gonna know what it felt like. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So you gotta go through it.
Yeah.
And I feel like through the music, I went through so much difficulties and so much stressful times and so much hardships to where now I feel like, yo, it don't take much to do music. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much to get a fan base. All it takes is consistency. Because as I watched years and years and years along the time of doing it, it took consistency. You had people who was dropping music back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
No matter, even they had 2 views, 3 views, 4 views, 400 views.
Yeah.
Them 400 turned to 4,000. Them 4,000s turned to 40,000, 100. But they just get out, and that's, you still watch that happen in a year. Why? Because he was just doing it consistently.
I would love to listen to one of your songs right now. Do you have anything on your phone?
Yeah, man, I got
Play that. What's that new single?
that loot.
Humble flex a little bit.
That loot. Everybody liking loot right now, man.
You got an iPhone?
Yeah, I got an iPhone.
Okay, give him the white one inside the iPhone.
The white one?
Yeah. No, not that one. Yeah, it's inside the phone.
Okay, I see what you
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah. Man. Illy.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through today, brother. You know, dropping some knowledge on us, man, telling us your story, bro. You feel
man, I
me?
had
Just
to give y'all
keeping
that.
it 1,000 with us.
Yeah, I got to, man.
Yeah, now introduce your song, and then let's get it popping.
All right, y'all. The premiere of my new single, you know, Loop, man. You feel me? By me, Young Illy. Y'all can find it on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere right now. Title, you know, just look it up. Type it in Google. Loop, Loot. You feel me? Drop that thing one time.
Fuck you, I need all the loot.